Yo, what's up, guys? It's Bev again. We're continuing the losing streak. Unfortunately, Ricky keeps getting the best of us. Just finished trading right now. Unfortunately, got broke even on my last trade of the day. We started off the morning with the loss. Was trying to recoup the losses, but unfortunately got broke even. I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick recap on how the market boned me today. So without any further ado, this is where I started off for today. So we're gonna go on to the 4-hour chart. So coming on to actually, let me go ahead and just replay this real quick. Let me go ahead and just replay this real quick. So coming on to the day, I started off on the 4-hour chart. So on the 4-hour chart, I had seen that we were above the N dog and the N walk, correct? We had taken out the previous day high on ES, and we actually had an SMT with previous day high on NQ. So we had one SMT right there inside of the higher time frame 4-hour fair value gap, and inside the daily fair value gap as well. So we had SMT inside the daily and the 4-hour fair value gap, and I'm just gonna go ahead and replay this again because TradingView wants to unreplay my shit. But going back onto the 4-hour, we had the SMT sweep, and we were above the opening. Yeah, we were above the new week and new day opening gap, right? So from here, I honestly thought we were going to be bearish just for the simple fact of how the profile looked as well. Asia was not sponsored. It was not made inside of any sort of key level here. So the Asia low was not made in a key level. The London high got taken out and the Asia high. And we'd still, in my opinion, I feel like we were going to be able to go down for Asia low. So coming into, oh my God, it fucking resets it again, bro. Jesus Christ. My God. All right, so coming back down onto the hourly. So we had swept the hourly highs into the hourly 4-hour fair value gap, putting in that SMT, and we actually had a double SMT right here. Where was it? Yeah, so we had an SMT with London as well, which was right here at that time as where was it? As ES did not take it out, but NQ did. So we had double SMT, and on top of that, we had invalidated this hourly gap. So I figured we are more than likely probably going to come down into the Asia low, just for the simple fact that we did not respect this gap, and we just closed back within the range after the sweep. So coming on to the 15-minute, let me see. I believe I'm a little bit too far forward now. Okay, I guess I'm not. So coming into market open, I'm going to just make this back to market open so I can show an accurate representation of the 15. So coming to market open, we tapped into the 15-minute fair value gap right here, swept out these highs, came into premium of the range. We were also above the opening prices on both of the assets, and this 15-minute fair value gap broke structure. And I was also under the impression that 830 had manipulated higher since we had an accumulation. 830 opened, swept out liquidity into this 5-minute fair value gap. So I figured that was a manipulation. So I figured 930 was going to distribute lower just for that simple fact as well. So we're going to go ahead and just play the candles here. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and play the candles forward, 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 forward. And where's it at? Boom, right here. We made the first presented fair value gap. So right here, we came into the 15, swept out buy side, and then we got some displacement lower. And I believe we also had SMT there as well. Let me see. Yeah, we also had SMT as well. So we had 3 SMTs. We had the 2 external ones, and then we had this 1-minute SMT. So we had SMT stacked inside of bearish levels. 1-minute fair value gap that broke structure, change in the state of delivery. We had the flow state model to the downside. So I was like, all right, you know what? I'm going to enter on the 1-minute gap, seek to target out the Asia low. So boom, we go. We get stop hunted. Ricky ends up focusing our stop loss again. So from this point forward, I'm like, all right, cool. Let me go ahead and just see, where the market wants to go. So all right, perfect. We end up displacing up higher. So at this point, change my bias long. Want to see a continuation to the upside. So up. So where was my entry? So I actually wanted to see a continuation back up to the upside here. So let me see, where was the 15 tap? So the 15, the fuck. All right, so we ended up tapping into the 15. We ended up displacing higher, breaking structure, sweeping liquidity, and inverting bearish fair value gaps. So I actually ended up entering on, where was it? Wait, was it this fair value gap? Hold on, let me go to MNQ real quick. Let me go to MNQ real quick. It was 1041. Okay, 1041. 1 second. So at 10:41 was my entry, which is this 1 minute fair value gap right here. Had my stop right here at the low, and was looking to target a 2-to-1 risk reward. So the reason I took this, oh my god, wrong fucking asset. Nice one, Bozo. Wrong asset. Anyways, going back to where I was going to enter, just same thing, 10:41 right here. Okay, so right here was my entry. We came to the 15-minute gap. We displaced up, another flow state model to the upside, breaking structure, inverting bearish, putting in a change in state of delivery, creating new imbalances. So entered on that 1 minute gap. We got entered. Price displaced up. We were close. Honestly, we were pretty close to TP in my opinion. We got close to TP, and unfortunately, we ended up getting break even on the day. I mean, there's nothing I could do there. I mean, follow the model both times. First time was just clearly wrong. You know, completely wrong draw, completely wrong bias. Second time, I just feel like it didn't hit because we expanded so heavily and we expanded, you know, so violently as well that, you know, this was just less likely to hit. We ended up just getting caught in a consolidation and we ended up just getting break even. So unfortunately, I am down $500 on the day. I was up originally $500 on this eval, and then now we are down 1.2k. So if I'm not mistaken, I believe we only have about $700 left worth of drawdown because I did make $500 on the account, and this is a trailing drawdown of realized profits. So we might have to buy another eval, who knows, or we may be able to revive this and bring this back from the dead. So those are the trades that I took today. I mean, if I see anything during PM session that I like, I mean, I'm willing to try to take, and, you know, I'm willing to try to take another trade, see, you know, what happens. Just for the simple fact that it's an eval, it's, you know, not live money. But yeah, that's pretty much how Ricky Smith hunted out my stop loss today. And as you can see, we got broke even, and it's, you know, it's starting to fucking run to TP for whatever reason. But, you know, that's how Ricky Smith got us today. But I mean, it is what it is. If we catch another trade, then maybe you'll see another recap. If I don't, then, you know, obviously you won't. But, you know, we'll come back tomorrow. Hopefully we could put an end to the losing streak tomorrow. You know, God willing, hopefully we could put an end to the losing streak tomorrow. But yeah, it's gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. If you enjoyed it, if you learned something, you know, make sure you leave a like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. You know, you guys are witnessing my journey in the financial markets to becoming a full-time profitable day trader. You know, at this point, I'm into deep, you know, for me to just give up. So, you know, as always, I hope you guys all have a blessed day. And if you guys blew an account or anything like that, make sure you use code BEV at Alpha Futures to get 10% off. So, yeah, it's going to go ahead and wrap up this video. I love you all. You guys have a nice day. Peace out.